Saturday morning. Perfect condition as well, look.
I think your spirit and your thing is a high-five situation.
That wasn't a high five.
It was like a handshake and a high-five at the same time. Come on, Christina.
Dad, we have to see her.
Give us some.
Come on. Dad, we have to see it. No, that's not it.
Come on, give her a high-five.
No, that wasn't it.
Give me a high-five now, Christina. That was. One of them, one of them, one of the things.
Oh, like a.
Yeah.
No, right. I have to do it for
Oh. So I'm going to cook up some corned beef chips.
Guys, you see how much starved it out me up?
Just some frozen scramble.
Mary, I really admire your spirit. When you put on your school bag and then walking around after I told you to try and see how.
Because I did a baseline test with that answers on it.
My baseline.
Quite close to
You get that one right with the fraction. You have to keep things with when you're doing the indices things. And it was, if it's like x over something over 3x to the thing, then it stays 1/3 x to the whatever you have.
Saint
Saint Pierre.
Saint Pierre.
It's because
Saturday morning, the wind has died down now sufficiently for able to put sunflowers and things back out again. We just sort of tried to save them from the wind by putting them in the garage. A very unusual time of year to have those strong winds, so we've put them all back out again. There wasn't any casualties, but in the rest of the village there's been a lot of branches brought down, like huge boughs and all that, and people are trying to pick them off the road, put them to the side, especially near the park in Menston. There's absolutely loads of tree branches and debris and everything, big like boughs, not just like little branches snapped off, all up there. So it's Saturday evening. I've spent the afternoon, it's been nice and sunny this afternoon, not too hot, doing things like trimming back this hedge here and mowing the lawn, which had got very thick actually. I hadn't surprised it was, I had emptied it loads of times, like about 20 times into the compost heap. We've trimmed this hedge back because you know, the growth was pretty rapid on it and coming out, sticking out and all that. So trimmed the hedge back there and then mowed it all up. I'll show you some other things I did. The other thing I did was, not this bit, but just through the gate here, cut this hedge back. So up there, along there, the only bits I couldn't reach were the neighbour's side there. You can see them sticking up. Couldn't really reach those, but I'll show you that in a minute as well. Did a few little bits, like just keep on top of some of these plants, just cutting them back, keeping the shape. This one here as well. And then the privet hedge was loads of stuff sticking out the top all the way along, so I got the little step ladders and sort of did the hedge. And it's quite a long way around because I've got all this hedge and then I've got all that hedge right up there as well, so nice to do all that, the top and the sides, and then mowed the lawn, the verge here when it finished, and swept up a little bit here, but the amount of stuff coming off these lime trees is unbelievable. Yeah, so nice to do all that. And then you can see this one, it's on their side, so I sort of did this in the front of that there, went as far as I could reach, but the rest of it's sticking up on their side, so I couldn't really reach that. So I did that as well. It's a lovely evening, there's no clouds or anything. Sun's dipping down a bit now. And then all the way up here as well. Of course, yeah, so just get my gloves here. I think that was Alice. Alice was using them gloves because Alice and Stephanie were helping us a bit with sweeping up and things. So yeah, all this, there was loads of stuff all sticking up out the top of the hedge and sticking out and everything. But I didn't do like a hard trim on it, just do a light trim and just get all the sticky out bits. Right up to there, to this corner. So there we go. So you get the sun in the evening, it comes on this side. Of course, this is this little stone seat we got from Eve's mother's. She didn't want it anymore. Just plonked in there. Fuchsia in the pot there. Trimmed all this back as well here because it finished flowering with the yellow flowers, so I trimmed that back.